Welcome to the Athena Wellness Podcast, the show that invites you to take a seat around the community fire and listen to stories that inspire. I'm your host, Kathy Robinson, author, coach, and founder of Athena Wellness, a company that's dedicated to supporting you as you create your next chapter, turning life transitions into transformation. Hello and welcome, friends. Thanks so much for joining me. I'd been CrossFit curious for years, but it wasn't until I was 55 years old that I worked up the nerve to give it a try. Now, more than 5 years into my CrossFit journey, I'm in my 60s and stronger than ever. Today is our third installment of the Strong and Vital series. In this episode, I share my CrossFit experience and the stories of others who have enjoyed powerlifting well into their 80s and 90s. In addition, we cover 5 things you may not know about CrossFit and functional movement, the 10 fitness elements that are included in the CrossFit philosophy, how functional movement impacts your everyday life, the benefits of CrossFit beyond muscle strength, such as joint health, bone density, and mental well-being, and actionable advice for getting started, including scaling, modifying, and consulting your healthcare professionals. As you can tell, I'm a true believer in staying strong and vital as we age. And for me, CrossFit helps me maintain and increase my fitness so I can enjoy all that life has to offer. I hope this episode inspires you to find ways to do the same. When you look into your future, do you envision limitations, aches and pains, and a gradual decline in your physical abilities? Or do you see yourself enjoying long hikes, carrying your own groceries, and playing with your grandkids without a second thought for years to come? One choice leads to a life of shrinking possibilities. The other to vibrant independence. If you're ready to choose the latter, CrossFit just might be the answer that you've been looking for. I'm Kathy Robinson, and I finally tried CrossFit for the first time when I was 55 years old. Why did it take so long? Well, I was no stranger to gyms, but I heard the crazy stories of the ridiculous workouts that looked like fitness agony. But for some reason, I had been CrossFit curious for years, downloading articles from their website and examining the WODs or the workouts of the day, all while wondering if the CrossFit ship had passed me by. Now, more than 5 years into my CrossFit journey, I've never been stronger and I've never had more muscle mass than I do today. To give you an overview of CrossFit, here are 5 things that you may not know. 1. CrossFit is a strength and conditioning program. It was created in Santa Cruz, California in 1996 by an ex-gymnast turned trainer, and he wanted to replicate the intensity of gymnastic routines in the gym. Today, it's estimated that there are more than 13,000 CrossFit boxes or gyms in 150 countries. 2. CrossFit addresses a wide range of fitness needs, encompassing 10 key fitness domains of cardiovascular endurance, stamina, strength, flexibility, power, speed, coordination, agility, balance, and accuracy. 3. The workouts are designed to be short but intense, mixing weightlifting, gymnastics, plyometrics, calisthenics, biking, and rowing, to name a few. All workouts can be logged in an app to track improvement. 4. Consistency, variety of movement, and diet all play important roles in the CrossFit fitness philosophy. And 5, and this is a key that many miss, the load and intensity can be scaled to align with any fitness level, but designed to challenge. CrossFit coaches who oversee each session are trained to help anyone at any level get the appropriate workout for them. For the last 3.5 years, I've been working out at a CrossFit box that I love. It's stripped down, orderly, and geared for hard work, but with encouraging coaching, great music, and a supportive, friendly vibe. Everyone in the community pulls for one another. It's a great way to start the day. This is why I think CrossFit is the ideal exercise regimen for those in midlife and beyond. It allows for scalable intensity, highlights community, and most importantly, focuses on functional movement, which simply means exercises that mimic everyday activity like pushing, pulling, squatting, lunging, hinging, rotating, and walking. Functional training improves flexibility, core strength, balance, endurance, and agility, all crucial for maintaining an active lifestyle and preventing injuries as we age. Unlike traditional strength training that isolates specific muscles, functional training engages multiple joints and muscle groups simultaneously, making you stronger and more efficient in your daily life. An example of this would be the difference between a bicep curl and a burpee. The first exercise isolates a muscle. The second engages your entire body, building functional strength that translates to moving with more ease during your daily activities. To better illustrate that last point, let's revisit the fitness domains I briefly listed during my overview and connect those elements to everyday life. We'll start with cardiovascular endurance and stamina. CrossFit improves the efficiency of your heart and lungs so you can walk, hike, or run without feeling winded. Whether exploring a new city, keeping up with the younger ones, or just enjoying a leisurely walk in the park, you'll have the fortitude to go the distance. Next is strength and power. CrossFit workouts increase your ability to do things like carry a kayak, move furniture, handle the landscaping, or lift a suitcase into the overhead compartment on an airplane. Next, agility and speed. CrossFit enhances your ability to change direction quickly and react in unexpected situations. This translates to navigating crowded spaces with confidence, catching yourself when you lose your footing, or having fun with a playful pet. Next, coordination and accuracy. CrossFit improves your body's ability to perform complex movements smoothly and precisely. This can help with everything from playing a musical instrument to participating in sports and recreational activities. And finally, flexibility and balance. CrossFit workouts increase your range of motion and stability, reducing your risk of injury and making everyday movements easier. This includes bending down to tie your shoes or pick something up, reaching for a high shelf without wobbling, and maintaining your balance while navigating uneven terrain. You may be wondering what a CrossFit workout entails. The beauty of CrossFit lies in its dynamic and ever-changing nature. No two workouts are exactly alike, keeping things fresh and challenging and preventing plateaus. A typical workout of the day, or WOD, might include a combination of weightlifting, think barbells, dumbbells, or kettlebells, gymnastic movements like pull-ups or push-ups, plyometrics like jumping exercises, calisthenics like body weight movements such as burpees or lunges, and cardio elements like stationary biking or rowing. This variety ensures that all aspects of fitness are addressed, from strength and power to endurance and flexibility. But don't let the variety or the mention of challenging exercises intimidate you. As I mentioned, one of the most crucial aspects of CrossFit is its scalability. Every workout can be modified or scaled to meet individual fitness levels. Whether you're a complete beginner or a seasoned athlete, there's a version of the workout of the day that's appropriate for you. This means that someone just starting out can perform the same WOD as a more experienced athlete, but with lighter weights, fewer repetitions, or modified movements. For instance, a beginner might do push-ups on their knees instead of their toes, or use lighter dumbbells, or step-ups instead of box jumps. In addition, substitute exercises can also be used, such as ring rows or banded pull-ups instead of unassisted pull-ups. This scalability is particularly important in midlife. It's essential to listen to our body and work within our current capabilities. CrossFit allows for that. You can start slowly, gradually increasing the intensity, weight, or complexity of the movements as you get stronger and more confident. A good CrossFit coach will work with you to ensure that you're performing the exercises correctly and safely, and will help you scale the workouts appropriately to avoid injury and maximize your results. This personalized approach makes CrossFit accessible and beneficial for everyone, regardless of their starting point. So if you're going to try CrossFit, visit the box beforehand and have these conversations. If you need proof that CrossFit can be adapted for any age and ability, look no further than CrossFit enthusiast Jacinto Bonilla. Jacinto was 67 when he was first introduced to CrossFit in 2006. He was walking in Central Park and saw some guys performing a workout routine with no breaks in between the exercises and walked over to inquire what they were doing. He then found a CrossFit box closer to him and started training 5 days a week. When asked what's behind his commitment, he simply says, "I don't want to be dependent on anyone." And it seems to be working. When he turned 80, Bonilla was deadlifting 300 pounds, squatting 200, and keeping up with fellow CrossFitters half his age. He even participated in the CrossFit Games and built a CrossFit-like facility in his Brooklyn backyard, training his grandsons and local athletes. Now in his mid-80s, he no longer competes or trains others. But every few weeks, he'll post a picture of himself doing his WOD at 4 a.m. His story underscores that CrossFit can be a lifelong pursuit, leading to increased strength, mobility, and overall well-being at any age. While CrossFit's impact on functional fitness is undeniable, its benefits extend far beyond just everyday movements. Let's delve into some of the key areas where CrossFit can make a real difference for those in midlife and beyond. We'll start with the obvious one, and that's muscle strength and mass. Sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass, can lead to decreased mobility, weakness, and an increased risk of falls. CrossFit's strength training component and its focus on compound movements directly combats sarcopenia by building and maintaining muscle mass. Next is joint health and mobility. Joint pain and stiffness are common concerns in midlife. While high-impact activities might seem counterintuitive, CrossFit, when done correctly, can actually improve joint health and mobility. The key is proper form, scaling workouts to individual abilities, and making modifications as needed. Next, bone health. Bone density naturally declines with age, increasing the risk of osteoporosis, particularly for women after menopause. Weight-bearing exercise has been shown to be essential for maintaining and even improving bone health. CrossFit, with its combination of strength training and plyometrics, provides the necessary stimulus to strengthen bones and reduce the risk of fractures. Next, hormonal balance. The hormonal fluctuations of perimenopause and menopause can bring a host of unwelcome symptoms, from hot flashes to mood swings to sleep disturbances. Exercise can play a significant role in managing these symptoms. Next, weight management. Hormonal changes and shifts in metabolism can make weight management more challenging in midlife. CrossFit, combined with a healthy diet, can be an effective tool for maintaining a healthy weight. The combination of strength training and cardio helps burn calories and build muscle, which can boost metabolism. Lastly, mental and emotional well-being. The benefits of exercise extend beyond the physical. Regular physical activity has a profound positive impact on mood, stress levels, and self-esteem. The sense of accomplishment after completing a tough workout, combined with the camaraderie and encouragement of fellow CrossFitters, can boost confidence and reduce feelings of stress and anxiety. I can personally attest to this. Let me share a bit about my own health and workout routine. A few months after my 60th birthday, I went to a medical doctor for a full checkup, including blood work, EKG, and bone density. All the results were in the normal range, which means I'm on no pharmaceutical medication, which puts me in the minority. It's estimated that a significant percentage of adults over 60 rely on medication, making my medication-free status something I attribute to my exercise and nutrition protocols. Let me tell you a bit about what I do from an exercise perspective. I use my watch to ensure I'm consistently active each day, aiming for a minimum of 30 minutes of dedicated exercise. For the exercise, I train 6 days a week for sessions that last between 30 and 60 minutes. I take Sundays off, but I still take a long walk or a hike to keep the blood flowing. The workouts include 3 CrossFit workouts and 3 cardio workouts. For example, I'm usually at a CrossFit session on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for a 1-hour class. Then I'll either run or row on Tuesdays and Thursdays for 30 to 45 minutes. On Saturdays, I meet a few friends for a 1-hour kickboxing workout, or I go hiking with another group of friends. During the work week, my workouts start at around 6:45 a.m., so I can be ready for my first online writing session at 8 a.m. with a cup of coffee in hand. Now, this is my typical routine. I'm also flexible and adjust the intensity based on how my body feels. Some weeks I might need more rest, and that's okay. The reason why I've been able to sustain my workouts for decades now is because I make them non-negotiable. On Sunday nights, I determine what workouts will be done each day throughout the coming week. My clothes are laid out the night before, as is my gym bag and anything else I might need for that day's workout. When the alarm goes off, I start my morning routine and I'm out the door before I even realize it. And I can't overemphasize what an impact CrossFit has had on my mental outlook. In fact, one of the reasons why I'm smiling so much as I record this is I hit a PR today, meaning I set a personal record for myself with one of my lifts, performing it at a weight I never lifted before. I've been floating all day. But even on the days when I don't set a PR, which is most of the days, the satisfaction of completing a workout to the best of my ability on that day with a group of others who are doing their best elevates my work, what I feel I'm capable of, and my overall level of enjoyment in life. So has this piqued your CrossFit curiosity? If so, here are 9 helpful tips and considerations to keep in mind. 1. Give it a try. Don't be intimidated by the intensity you might see in videos or classes. CrossFit is designed to meet you where you are. Remember, every workout is scalable. Start with modifications that make you feel comfortable and gradually increase the intensity, weight, or complexity as you get stronger. 2. Try different boxes and trainers until you find ones you love. The community aspect of CrossFit is a big part of its appeal. Visit a few different boxes in your area and try out a session or two at each. Pay attention to the coaching style, the atmosphere, and the overall vibe. I was at my first box for a year before switching to the one I belong to now and love. 3. Start slowly and listen to your body. Resist the urge to push yourself too hard too quickly, especially when you're just starting out. Gradual progression is the safest and most effective way to build strength and avoid injury. The best way to measure your progress is with your own past performance. 4. Focus on proper form. Good form is paramount in CrossFit to prevent injuries and maximize effectiveness of the exercise. Invest the time to learn the correct technique for each movement. A good coach will prioritize proper form and provide individualized feedback. 5. Remember to rest and recover. Rest is just as important as the workouts themselves. Your muscles need time to recover and rebuild after intense exercise. Make sure you incorporate a variety of strength and cardio workouts. Get enough sleep and incorporate rest days into your training schedule. Listen to your body and don't hesitate to take an extra rest day when you need it. 6. Don't forget about nutrition. You can't out-train a bad diet. Fueling your body with nutritious foods is essential for maximizing your CrossFit results and supporting your overall health. A balanced diet focused on whole, unprocessed foods will give you the energy you need to power through your workouts and recover effectively. 7. Be patient and consistent. Results don't happen overnight. CrossFit is definitely a journey, not a sprint. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate small victories and stay consistent with your workouts. The benefits will come with time and dedication. 8. Find a CrossFit community that supports you. The social aspect of CrossFit can be a huge motivator. Find a box where you feel welcomed, supported, and encouraged. And don't hesitate to ask your coach or fellow CrossFitters for help. Everyone was a beginner at some point, and most people are happy to offer support and guidance. And lastly, number 9, consult your appropriate healthcare providers. Before making any significant changes to your wellness routine, including starting CrossFit, it's essential to consult with your doctor or other healthcare providers. They can assess your individual health status and advise you on any necessary precautions or modifications. This is especially important if you have any pre-existing health conditions or concerns. Let's close with one more inspirational story. Her name was Edith Murway Traina, and her journey is a powerful testament to the human spirit's boundless potential. This remarkable woman didn't just embrace aging, she redefined it. Edith began her powerlifting career when she was 91. 9 years later, just shy of her 100th birthday, Edith earned a place in the Guinness Book of World Records as the oldest competitive female powerlifter, deadlifting 150 pounds and living her personal motto: active, alert, and agile. Edith was once asked what the secret of her longevity was, and she jokingly replied, "Geritol in the morning and martinis at night." Her sense of humor, along with the strong relationships she built through her active life, served her well until her passing at the age of 101 in March 2023. But her legacy lives on. She showed the world that age is truly just a number, and with dedication, a positive attitude, and a willingness to try something new, anything is possible. So as you consider your own path to wellness in midlife and beyond, remember Edith. Her life reminds us that it's never too late to prioritize health, build strength, and embrace an active lifestyle. Whether you choose CrossFit, another form of exercise, or a combination of activities, the most important thing is to start. Embrace the challenge, celebrate your progress, and enjoy discovering the incredible potential that still lies within you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know there are many ways you can spend your time. Thank you for choosing to spend it with me. Until our paths cross again, be kind to yourself and show your warrior spirit some love. If you know anyone who could benefit from today's episode, please pass it on. And many thanks for supporting the show by subscribing and leaving a review. It means a lot, and it helps others find their way to our circle. If you'd like to access the show notes, have a question you'd like addressed on a future episode, or would like a transcript of this episode, visit www.athenawellness.com/podcast. Until next time, be well.